So we got Rio, who becomes one of Truck-kun's victims and is reincarnated to another world with water bending ability. He's reincarnated with no objectives and can choose to live any way he wants to, and chooses to live a slow life. The angel puts him in the forest with no other humans so he can live his slow life, and slow life is what he lives. Like so slow, shit put me to sleep on 2 different occasions. No bullshit, almost dropped it. Actually, I technically did drop it because if this anime miraculously gets to season 2, I won't be watching it. But at this point, it's basically a day in the life of a reincarnated noob. I learned how to make a harmless water ball. I learned how to squirt today. My squirt is powerful enough to cut through rocks. As he becomes a better waterbender, he ventures off through the forest, taking out different types of creatures. And there's even this headless armor thing he trains with every night that blessed him with this water sword. And that's literally all he does, bro. Literally train, hunt, train, hunt, train, hunt for like 20 years, my nigga. And not because the anime told me, but because it's in the description that I didn't finally read till like the last episode. I know he was in this forest for a hot minute, I just didn't know how long. But 20 years? It's kind of crazy. How is this nigga still sane? Isolated in this island alone, no social interactions, no job, no bills, no taxes. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, that shit might actually sound like the move. But I'ma need to be relieved somehow, some way. Hopefully that armor provides different type of services than training. So Rio has this hidden trait called eternal youth, hence why he has aged in like 20 years, and probably would have been doing the same thing for another 20 years if this knight Abel didn't wash up shore. So after Rio saves Abel, he asks Rio to help him get back to where he came from, which is Loon. Before Rio leaves, he spars and thanks the headless armor one last time, and this time he's blessed with some drip. And on their journey to Loon, Abel is quickly realizing Rio is on a different tax bracket. And when they finally arrive to Loon, everyone's so geeked Abel's back. He's like this big shot adventurer, everybody rides him. So Abel gets Rio to register at the guild to be an adventurer so he could explore the dungeons, but he only explored it like once or twice with one of his new friends, and all he do with his time is be in the library reading books all day.
Hey, what up? This nigga reading a book.
And one day after his library sessions, he randomly gets attacked, no warning or anything. One moment he's chilling, and the next he's in a domain expansion getting blasted. You sure you trying to fight? Cause we can most definitely talk this out. But she not messing around or even trying to gauge her opponent's strength. She was trying to end Rio quick as hell, going for the kill shot. But since he dodged it and has this armor on him, it did way less damage. So they go ice for fire, fire for ice, sword for sword. Rio gets thrown to a building and she gets boiled hot water dropped on her. Then her domain expansions runs out of time and dips, and we deadass never see her again. Rio goes back to his routine in the library. He basically lives in his library, and to be honest, it's not even his anime no more. Like the way they sideline this nigga is basically Abel in the F ranks anime now. Like I know he OP, but they could have made this nigga do anything but read books all day. I wouldn't even be mad if they had him helping the guild master with the paperwork, cause this nigga was stressing, bro. Workload was crazy, and it gets worse seconds later since he gets a blood pressure induced news dropped on his pecker that just might push him over the edge. Like shit equivalent to when a bunch of bullshit's happening in life, like life is kicking your ass, but you fighting back little by little, finally starting to see that light at the end of the tunnel, just for that light to be a check engine light. That shit's a fucking ball twister. But the guild master's check engine light is the great tidal bore, which occurs every few years where the monster population of the dungeons multiply rapidly. And since they stupidly built the town around the dungeon, it's a very serious matter. And the thing is, it wasn't even confirmed yet. The adventurers pulled up on a recon mission just to confirm the great tidal bore was incoming, and it literally was. The monsters were camping behind this wall, so off the rip they set up, got niggas waiting outside the dungeon, flicking these goblins as soon as they come out. Then 3 goblin generals pull up late as hell just to not do shit. So the king goblin murks his own, then gets jumped. This Mickey Mouse ass title board, bruh. There was no injuries, and these goblin generals are more useless than a treadmill in a fat bitch house. And where the hell did this blast go, bro? We getting straight PowerPoint slide animations, bro. Why did I keep watching this every week? Shit irritating. And it don't make it no better that this is an isekai. My shit was limp from the start. But everybody happy about this dub except for the guild master, cause he already stressing about the paperwork he gonna have to deal with. And now he gotta deal with these dungeon investigators who just got full authority over the guild from higher ups, giving them access to the dungeon and the adventurers to protect them while they investigate the dungeon. And they're going through 7 whole layers not seeing none. Now Clive, one of the investigators that was letting his nuts hang, but the guild master put him in place, he in this dungeon moving ahead of everyone, literally not even using the protection he was bitching about, and reaching an unknown doorway of darkness and immediately getting his people to tweak with it, causing everyone to be teleported to a different part of the dungeon. Even Abel's party is teleported here, but just a little bit further than Clive's team. Abel reaches them.
What's going on?
Niggas is getting squad wiped. What do you mean what's going on? They finally start doing what they were hired to do, but everyone's running out of mana. Random's getting wiped. Clive got cooked. Abel's getting cooked. And sometimes the OP characters are farming while the side characters getting washed, dried, and folded. Rio was in his library, of course, macking on this elf chick. And nigga go crazy. It's been 20 years since you had some poom poom, nigga. I know he's sick. He had to come save these niggas. He pull up just in time talking about, no way y'all struggling with this weak ass devil, and handles it. And basically the end, because everything after this is straight up bullshit. The guildmaster gives Rio a side quest as punishment for not listening to the guards and storming the dungeon, saving lives, when in reality the guildmaster should be sucking this nigga off. Like he saved everybody. He could have just gave the job up, bro. I wouldn't even care. Just give the job. You didn't have to add for punishment, my nigga. Now you just trying to check me. It looks like you trying to check me. Like, just because you trying to check me, my nigga, I'm not doing that. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. But the side quest is for him to escort some merchants out of Luna to Whitnash. He does that, but ends up rage baiting this so-called all-powerful fire magician that has the same amount of brain cells as my nutsack, because this fight wasn't only pointless, but could have been easily avoided. So boom, there's this festival thing that's going on, and this man gets attacked by some bandits. And long story short, the Princess Fiona gets blasted off this mountain, and the Infernal Magician sees this with his own 2 eyes that she just fell from great height. So clearly when you reach the bottom of the mountain and see that the princess is in someone's arm, not spread on the ground like a squashed bug, obviously she's been saved. So a simple appreciate it would suffice. And now he's actually putting the princess in more danger. But let's just rewind real quick, because Oscar, he a little confused. You feel me? He a little slow. His origin story might have did some detrimental damage to his brain, but we really don't care. They just slid this character in here. So when Shorty fell off the mountain, she was caught by Rio's friends, and they took care of some bandits. So clearly when you reach the bottom of this mountain, you could see the dead bandits on the ground. But he doesn't for whatever reason and attack Rio friends. Rio arrives to see his friends getting their salad tossed, and now he want all the smoke with the Infernal Magician. Rio's lucky toying with him.
I'm not opposed to putting the girl on ice before giving her back.
But Abel comes out of nowhere talking about this can cause a war and puts an end to this fight. Like, goddamn, nigga, can 2 strong people finish a fight? Please, goddamn, bruh. Like, the sexy demon bitch ran out of time. Sarah and Rio just had a little spar, and now Abel's cock blocking.